hear me now? This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes.
A pleasant good night, a pleasant good night, a pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. Guess who is back? My co-host who was away for three sessions, yes. This is the 56th edition, pal.
You missed one here, no?
Huh?
You missed one.
By Hurricane Lisa.
Lisa not careful.
We're not count that though, because we just gone over to the next week.
Nice.
But welcome back, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. Where on the neck there? Aye, man. Boy, the show will be hot tonight. We have guests in your house, we have giveaways. Welcome one and all to the 56th edition as the wheel turns, where we talk cycling here, folks. Tonight will definitely be exciting. We have the big guns race coming up Sunday, and Saturday we have the Castleton D-Wade. They're having that Castleton race. So both are in studios and will give you details, in line, everything that is going on. Palace, welcome back, my brother.
Welcome back, Andrew. I enjoy the away, but when I look at you all in Colombia and Dominican Republic, I miss it a lot. So I'm glad I'm back on set. Love it.
Yeah. Well, pal, of course, we try to do a little recap because, as I said, we have guests in the house, we have giveaways. The fans and look forward to the giveaways. This weekend, down south, the Gregarious.
The TV Ramos Classic.
TV Ramos Classic was an exciting. The thing is, pal, when I reached on the first, me and my driver there, but no motorcycle. No motorcycle. But I pray to the Lord, I said, please bring a motorcycle. Well, there came a Ninja.
Oh, Ninja, they bring the
Yes, a black Ninja came and
a fast thing.
Quinton, the baddest Hamilton, asked the guy if you don't mind going when you're in. Well, they said they want to cover the elite race.
Okay.
D-Wade, line up now, why D-Wade was doing his thing.
What's that? I see D-Wade for two. I see the clipping, but I don't see D-Wade.
Why D-Wade right there, so they fire up, they tell him.
Well, I think that when I see some faces too, and I say I realize, okay, in a way that we say.
Yeah.
Because so many names that yesterday, there's no way he wouldn't have been there, I told myself.
Yeah. But I think D got on for Saturday.
He's a consummate pro.
But it was a beautiful event. They had what, 3 races?
Yeah, the
elite,
the Guns Weekend
Warriors, and the juniors.
Juniors.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, no females, though.
Females took part.
But there's getting prize, no?
Yes, but I have to
make C, I think something a C. Capalita win that, eh?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I think last week Mr. Anthony Katuse give prizes, but me and Troy Giab had a discussion. Me talk to the guys from down from the organization.
Most open.
But Mr. Katuse me want to have one. He thought they would have. He thought they would have a female race, so he made send prize to that.
Oh, lone female.
But at the end, the organizer said, well, they don't have enough officials and things and so on. So Mr. Katuse, he had take the prize and he had put it towards one female. This is coming. So he apologized for that. I think he tapped to in here. So you know, he not to pull back the prize.
Apart from Paulie, anybody who was the next female?
Gabby Road, but Gabby Road B.
Being the next
yeah, Gabby Road B. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know how Raycat go? Raycat dragon a B, you know?
Yeah, he.
But I think we have the results here on the as a will turn page. Oh, you know have your phone?
I got it, yeah. The top three that may.
I have it right there, so I can pull it up quick.
He was first, second was.
So
Phil.
in the we can start for the C category.
Okay.
Paolita Chavaria and first, second was Oliver Langsworth. I guess enough down there now. In the B category, Ray Katus was first, second was Gabriel, and third was Leave Me Alone, Kenneth Butler.
See, Ray Cat again say, he like cry for the C, and then he win the B. They don't want to go to the C, no.
Yeah.
I like cry, man. Don't miss any cry.
Yeah. In the A category, Herman Ikori Kenya.
Kaboom?
First. Second was Philip Leslie, riding for
SD Plus?
Yeah, Supply Plus. Sherwin Roca.
Roca was third.
Sherwin Roca was third. Fourth was Kenyon Kieran Isigeri.
Who's Kieran? Kieran, the diploma?
Kieran, yeah, diploma.
Fourth?
Yes, diploma, they ride good. Diploma, put him in here. And fifth was Ruben Martinez.
Ruben Martinez?
Yeah.
Who's that?
No. Preston Martinez.
Ruben the rider?
Ruben is the sponsor of
Imanes.
What happened? Ruben give prize tonight. Ruben give so much thing that I always have the man on the tip of my tongue. You know, like in a races, I make mistake. I had a big laugh because so breaking news put up that M&M rider Giovanni Choto one when here boy Judge Abraham real whatever. So
Judge Abraham will make M&M pay you some money.
Yes. But the thing is, breaking news they eventually change it.
Yeah.
Apparently a part of the live I made a mistake and I did say I got watch it back and I said but I corrected myself and said Iman is an in excitement, you know how you make mistake. But they went back and they definitely
they fix it.
They fix it.
Yeah.
And they did say Iman is rider now.
So the Ruben Martinez gone fifth again?
The Preston Martinez, Mote, aka Mote, riding for
M&M.
All right. I have a joke for you. This M&M thing right now. I got a joke. And in the elite category, first place was, of course, Imanes Giovanni Choto, 2012 cross country champion. The man rode like a champion that day. Second was young Gorian Gabriel. I mean, that kid there, he have a bright future in a cycling ball.
Right.
He came across to the break.
By himself?
Yeah, he had 3 man, and he came across. I think making the 4.
By surprise, Goran is a not too bad of a sprinter, and Choto no consider sprinter. How Choto beat that?
Well,
I was with it too. Only 2 sprinter more.
No, because
Gap up, no.
When Goran get crossed the neck, Goran just right off the front and like when he attack and then one gap open and then the gap start to get bigger. You had Sean Cad there. Unfortunately, Sean Cad had a mechanical, he had a flat. I think Sean Cad had a good chance of winning because he was very strong. He got away early. Sean Cad had a flat. And then Goran made up the road. So the only 2 left in the chase Goran was, of course, Giovanni and Cello, Angel Zib.
Oh, Zib.
But when Giovanni said Zib, nobody help the gap nobody closed, he decided to leave him and he attacked him just as we stopped for check on the crowd, the second group. Giovanni attacker and he left Zib. I see that as I look for stop, I see by drop and then
how much miles on tape?
This about 10 miles or so.
Was that before the 6 miles cut off?
Before the 6 miles cut off.
Okay.
When we returned back,
You don't
Giovanni,
get-
we don't link up with young Goran.
Okay.
Yeah. And the two start to pace.
He must beat up on the experience too.
As soon as they come out of the 6 miles, well, Goran decided that you know pace anymore, help. But the thing is, if you watch it live, you say, oh, it look jokey. Giovanni the way down you saw and Goran the way. So even though they sit down behind, you don't get no shelter because he's so tall, right?
Yeah.
But I guess
So he don't know he's still the pace.
huh? Yeah.
He's still the pace.
But I think experience got the better of him because
the champ played. Okay, I don't think if you don't tell me that, and I don't see that to go and beat on the tape.
well, that's why most people may say to
Yeah,
people may say to
the
go
champ.
and win, but Giovanni Tessan was about 3 times against some serious so moment.
Okay,
And the
nice.
last one I hit him, Goran say he leg pull up.
Oh.
But if you watch the live and watch the finishing as Giovanni pass right in the young man come, it does like must about
Oh, close.
3 bicycles to 5 bicycles. So he made gain back, but he catch cramp when they sudden attack. But amazing ride by young Goran Gabriel.
But the champ look like he come back too.
Yeah.
And I have a champ long time.
Well, you see, Judge Abraham is a good coach, Palace. You talk simpleness, you understand? Iman is, you see?
That general coach or manager?
Huh? Coach
He's
and
a coach
manager.
and manager.
Coach and manager.
Oh.
I think he out there, they tell him what to do.
Oh, he was down there?
He was there behind the race. They,
Oh
they,
my
they, they, they
gosh.
spell out. Third was Angel Zib, of course. Fourth, young Javan Road. Excellent. He did, in the interview, he did say that, he made a mistake. And he said he learned from that mistake there. But
Okay.
Javan may look the strongest out there indeed early in the race. Javan may look.
He missed a break
The
then.
man bring back the California legs.
But he must have back to win Balagan, Joe.
Of course, yes. When Sean had gone.
We like them black the back, but
Yeah.
why
But-
two no kind of
But-
why you black the back now?
But when he got the news that Sean had the mechanical,
They know he have a pace now, so they know.
why was impressed
Yeah,
with
yes, no.
why was impressed with Javan. When we left that break, the gap me so far. I said there's no way nobody can come cross. And when I reached the line, Javan was sprinting in for 4th place. So he crossed that gap, Palace. The gap had to be over about 2 minutes or something. He
And
closed
bring it
that
down
gap.
like a minute.
Well, he came with the third group and sprinted for.
But how long after though? Cello come by himself though.
Check on myself.
So he must come.
But no, but he closed. The group that he catch. He made about 2 minutes behind that group there, so he bridged across that 2 minutes by himself,
Oh.
and he came in.
O si driving I tell
Yeah,
driving. Oh,
yeah.
something black the back now. Or no go on a teammate.
Yeah.
Cause when a teammate get punctured, you get go so when you the 2 minutes back now, you can't get them on front now.
Yeah.
If from again, and you get punctured, you there.
Henry Lee was 5th. 6th was Wasani Castro. Wasani really worked hard for the team.
Popping away there.
Yeah, Poppy Road. Yeah, Hollister Baptist was 7th. 8th was Jose Choto. 9th was Shankad. 10th was Devin Asueta. And rounding out the 11th position was the young man from down south, Dylan Levy.
Oh, they can't already elite too.
He already elite there,
Exactly.
and Mr. Guns.
Well, they say they are right Quim Classic.
Well, you know something?
If you not right Quim Classic, no, you should right weekend also. Kind of different class of horse and games.
Yeah. But the Palace, I was amazed with the riders that came from Guns.
Who are gonna ride?
You had young Elwin gone.
Money they do it?
No, one never ride.
One must
You had Levy.
Maybe money not ride Quim Classic then.
You had Levy. You had of course
Humes.
Humes. You have Dylan. Who's the Carlos now? Who else rider now? Kenyon Stanford. Yeah, Kenyon
Right,
Stanford.
so-
And I think one more other rider. You remember who?
Guns bring a 4 man in.
I think 4 riders they have there. I think 4 riders. A 3? 2 or 3. Okay, I thought it was 4.
Okay.
But we want to thank the Griga cycling body or whatever for, you see the fans that come out.
I don't see that.
Why very well people come out. It was well attended. Yeah.
Nice.
Palace and the new driver, you want DK boy.
A DK driver?
Yeah, DK. He have no experience with driving in a race, but he did an awesome job still. I have to tell him exactly what to do. But the man may happy just tell me jump on the cycle. Watch at the hang on for dear life, my friend. Dear life. Because when he go from group to group that or 100 or something, boom. But I did enjoy myself. Yeah. So this morning, you weren't there, Palace, but
I peep on it, very nice.
the people on it, yeah, but I see a live video. Make a run down the race. So, George, I don't know if you could put up the picture. So, this morning, Mr. Guns had the A and B race. You know what I like about Mr. Guns? Palace, I in my bed and I hear rain. I said, "Bye, you must have no race." Well, I jump on my spin bike. I have my challenge. Oh, by the way, the challenge is exactly 1 month away. The 17th of December. Today is the 17th of November.
Oh, fun today.
1 month. Yeah.
Oh, how you feel?
All hard, man. Monkey Falls. Fall a monkey there.
You feel easy too?
Not too bad. I mean, you suffer, but we know what suffering is like. Well, I'm Richard. I can talk about Mr. Guns. You know something? I have to give Mr. Guns and the whole gun cycling crew big thank you, man. I mean, they actually add to the race and go so fast, Palace, because Mr. Guns, every
But what time race though?
Huh?
What time race today?
It started a bit late. It started a bit late, right?
Time.
It started,
fast, but then
5, yeah.
Fast coming up.
Yeah, it was like 58:05,
All right, yeah.
Okay.
23 change.
Okay.
All right, so I have the top 15 here, so because I have the top 15 in a sense. So in first place was, of course, Curdell Gonzalez, aka Money,
Boy.
riding for guns. Yes.
You might beat the whole clique.
Hey, but that's why I want to joke. I saw him in a little video. He killed my pack of M&Ms and he swallowed them and threw them up. Threw up M&Ms, yeah?
I see
So,
I don't see that's it.
the man said, this is what,
When I say that, I get big, so I say, oh, I'll get him back. Yeah, you know, you ain't gonna do for him.
he didn't say a word. He just threw up the M&Ms and goes up. And so,
I will get him back.
and that says everything. That says everything. This is what we do to M&Ms. Throw them up. Yeah.
Was nice.
Yeah.
But that was Money first win too. So
Somebody said no, Money win a race before.
well, Money was winning a race when a chance of green. Yeah, that's all. Chance of green make give you for a bag. Remember the Duke of
okay.
You don't go for bag like I went there. And after they make it pace and letting go. So Money was winning the race.
Yeah.
But since we started that one, yeah, I think.
In second was D-Wade. D-Wade jump out.
But he went from 10 to near the bridge.
Yeah, D-Wade man constantly pan attack. He jumped for the first station prize.
The man well, I still come in remember the man well, so.
D-Wade very good man.
The man was like wait for a settlement, but the man decided over I'll go to a settlement.
Third was Windell Vernon, Skinny boy.
Oh,
Skinny was third. Yes, Skinny was third. Fourth was Judge Abraham Jr. Fifth, Rocky Tomatoes. He said Rocky Cleats.
That might be Skinny first, third place, so.
I believe so. Yeah.
Nice.
Sixth was Athlete.
Ali
We thought he was.
Ali
I think he might win because the way Mr. Gun said, and when he sat out them by the car, boy, they might be fire.
The man, boy.
Then there's
When I look back, you look like I got it, I will look back again.
He make the legs crack.
He said, the boy big. He said, you look back, he said, you look right down the throat.
Mr. Gun said, look like Athlete riding for the win, right? It was so long.
Mr. Gun like set me up. I look like that win. Barney Brown, nobody's going to beat Barney Brown. Go one pass it. Mr. Gun like that.
Yeah, but I enjoyed because I said, what? I got it, but when I see anybody come blazing and the way fly past, and when I say money, when the man look for choke and all, when he holler, money. But yes, seventh was Windell Williams Jr., eighth Claude Young, ninth Elwin Humes, 10th. Hurricane boy, kabum kong wheel about.
Because he get punched at 10.
Oh, you punched at 10. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he
You're right. Then let's say change.
Abay can wheel his teammate,
Newman. Okay, all
Newman
right.
can wheel, but
11th was young Steven Sylvester. He rides for Gunstow. 12th was Emery Gill. 13 Warren Cowie. 14 was Alvan Gillett, and rounding out 15 position.
By this man, we had fun by the chat there
Yeah.
with him back out.
Yeah.
You can call most of 4.
Yeah.
And you got man the 4 code, you tell him boy make you run for the back out.
Yeah.
You like 4 code, no,
But-
you don't call baby though.
This morning, watch out, this morning, the
You like full course.
Skittles and M&M scatter all over the time.
Ah,
Mr.
but-
Gonza, I say 1, 2,
Lot
3,
of fun.
4. It's so much when you, and I fighting for such a short race. They bust it up. So
So.
they show that the race did pick up.
But for it's not the video kind of say that they're not nobody
They're not gonna
not concentrate together. I mean they're
Yeah.
not no catch each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
leave
Yeah.
the church,
Yeah. Oh, I say that you were saying the truth.
But the way
So,
no.
So then I had 2 races held over the weekend, and then of course we have represented from Mr. Guns, where we have the race Sunday, and we have D-Wade in the house. We want go deep into
Kasutan.
yes, Castleton. We never have we just said 2 races. So as soon as they come on, I want to give a full detail. So
Delayed.
we'll take a short break, folks, and when we return, we'll have our first set of guests in the house.
I'm here say, hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes.
Welcome back, cycling fans and supporters. Tonight we have representative from the Guns Cycling Club. They will go into details about this monster coming up Sunday, the 20th of November. It's the
King of the Hills.
King of the Hills. And this is for
Sunday.
no for
Weekend Warriors
Warriors.
Golf
Yeah,
Oh, gentlemen, you know, my bad.
Alright.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Colonel Gonzalez Sr. and I'm the head official for the Guns Cycling Club and the races.
I'm Correo Gonzalez Jr.
The man where eat up the name.
This morning.
You don't get skills.
Yeah.
No. Eminem.
Flip the time.
Flip and flip.
Eminem.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
I feel should
Yeah.
go over or go?
No, I guess
Let the hair through.
Yeah, yeah, my bad,
Let the
yeah.
hair clear.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just want to mention to the public out there that we will be having our race, our King of the Hills race, this Sunday, 9 at 9 a.m.
What name?
starting at Armenia Village. That's outside of Belmopan, about 8 miles outside of Belmopan, heading towards Stan Creek. And we'll leave from there and we'll head past Belmopan up to the Santa Elena roundabout, where we'll take a U-turn and come back to Belmopan.
I'll finish here.
In front of Courts A&R,
Yeah,
right by the
Where
is that?
Finish the last.
You know,
Weekend Warriors
yes.
finish Saturday last night.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Like
right.
courts, right? Like
Yes,
courts,
like
okay.
courts,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's a corong the roundabout. It's just like about
200 yards.
200 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything you must start at the bottom of the climb. I think you must climb. Or
We want to do that, but the only thing is that the vehicle there, you know, wrong the curve there, you know, have no way if you put your stage the service vehicles.
Oh,
I know
okay.
you're hard for when you start the race, I think, but I could still convince the man to do it.
Yeah.
Could still have
Because
the man.
we want to see some scatter skills as it
Start
starts.
early, you know?
And I must mention as a head official that there will be no, just let me mention the service area for the race now that we're online now. There will be no servicing between Armenia and Belmopan. Servicing opens at Belmopan.
We're in quick with that.
We're quick after you pass.
They got one look
Yeah.
on the east side, they got the road
Right.
now where they fix, make it past that.
Pass that rough road.
Yes.
But of course you have mechanical, if mechanical, but
Yes.
not
Yeah.
for liquid.
Okay.
Yeah. After you pass that diversion by Roaring Creek, then we'll open servicing, right? And then we'll do that all the way back to that same area.
Close
You're
again.
like a mile before that area, no?
Yeah.
Before the where it will close, before the diversion again,
Okay.
we'll close it right there.
Okay.
You understand?
Nice. Maybe we should use West. I think going and coming, we should open West Star gas station.
Yeah.
Wide.
Close. Wide. Open and close right there.
Yeah, correct.
That's a good idea. Yes. We could do it right at the West Star Three Flag service station, right? We open there and we close there.
Yes, sir.
It's a total of how much miles?
Like
52.
51, 52.
52 miles.
Yeah, 52.
Why 52 miles of punishment?
Yeah.
Good some. Andrew, you should try that. You gotta set you for the challenge.
Check the man temperature there for me.
Yes, and I also want to mention our prizes for this race. All right, we're having a whopping $600 for the first place.
Right.
Right, this is comprised of two contribution, or a couple contribution, I should say. We have a donation of $500 from Albert Lucas / David Jimenez in memory of Charles Ariola. Then an additional 100 was contributed again by Mr. Kenroy Roca from LA. Right, so comprised
Yeah,
it's
B12 brother.
600.
B12 brother.
Yes,
Okay,
B12 brother.
Right,
That's for
yeah.
first
Yeah.
place.
Fireman.
Then second place we have $400 donated by Anthony and Brian Martinez and Jacksonville supporters. That's I guess from Florida. Third place is $300 donated by BWS, Belize Water Services.
Right.
Fourth place is $200 donated by Mr. Levy from Dangriga. He sponsors those races and are very in tune with cycling from Dangriga South. Fifth place is $100 from Jairo Campos. I believe that's Mr. Campos from Corozal.
Orange Walk.
Orange Walk, sorry, Orange Walk.
The one right now.
Yes.
Jairo.
He sponsored that for the fifth place. Also, we'll be having our first, second, and third will be given a trophy, and fourth to 10th will be given medals. in both categories. We
But
have
from 6 to 10, alone medal, no cash, right?
no cash.
Okay.
Just medal from 6 to 10.
Still get some
Cash
money?
prizes are only from 1st to 5th.
Okay.
Likewise, we have category B, which also will have 3 first, second, and third trophies, and 4 to 6 medals.
Okay.
We are encouraging all B riders to please come out. You know, we want to build a pot, if you would call it that, to have more bigger cash prizes for the B riders. But we need the support.
Remember, you have to
How,
remind you that,
how do you do when you say B in a guns and B in a weekend hours?
Yes.
I think they combine together.
Come on together.
Mhm.
Okay, so no C prize.
C will have to ride it B.
C I right.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
hope that they have a D, maybe I could take part in a D.
No, because
Since
since it's our race,
right?
we only have our A and B category.
I mean,
right?
that.
So the C will have to
if we get
compete.
run some right? Because B
Yes.
guys only got 2 class.
Yes.
Right?
And because it's-
can run. But
Because it's under the head of the Guns Racing Club,
Mhm.
whoever is A for us and might be B for Weekend Warrior will stay in our A category because it's
Definitely.
our race.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's the way.
Yes.
I also reminded that Mr. Roque, they have one transportation if whoever
yes.
need to ride up.
Yeah, I need you tell this chapter that you need for no cars. You never care about so 3 man now when the
Makes
accident
sense.
back and somebody may put up their name. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. I guess a lot of the team managers and the different teams in the carrying group, no?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause
So,
a lot of people
only
have
the
to-
few people that way no have groups or
Yeah.
teams. Yeah. At this time, I'd want to big up our sponsors. We have quite a number of sponsors, and I really need to mention these
Some of them ask if anything for the ladies.
for the ladies.
Anything for women category.
Well, we don't have no ladies sign up at this point, but it all depends, no? We still have until Sunday. So if that is the case, we will have something,
I think
no?
one of them touched on something like that last. You and Alan, no?
Yeah.
The reasoning why they are.
Yes, because the female, you have diminished like how many females ride, and so the concern
That's why
about
people don't give female pride.
the
because
concern
female
that
is
the
Yeah.
sponsors that they also want to give prize for 2 female or 3
Exactly.
females.
That one I really
So females, the females who are cyclists have to try encourage
Each other.
make young.
But at least it seems like one published music, no females.
Yeah.
No female, that's why I said. But if that's the case and we have an amount of females, then definitely we will. We will always make room for that, no? To continue the sponsors, we have Little Bites and States, I believe that is, if I have it correct. Brothers Habet, D&H Garage, Habet and Habet, Ivan Tessicum, Janelle Service Station, Mahogany Heights Supermarket, Nick Singh, the Orange Walk Cycling Club, and Caribbean Caribbean Paper Company. Yes.
Mr. Gonzi, go out.
I'm not sure which one of them are the
Thanks
sheep.
to all the
Sheep
sponsors.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know which one are the sheep.
And I just want to mention, on behalf of the Gun Cycling Racing Club, I would like to say, on myself, giving my older brother, he's my older brother, kudos, good big up for him because he really works hard.
That
I'm not just trying to pat our own backs, but he
No.
works hard to go out there and try to make these races happen. Everybody think it's just throw a race and it's
No,
easy
no,
as that.
no.
No, it's very difficult and sponsorship, and you want the riders to ride for something. You understand? And that's what why Mr. Guns got so big so fast, in my opinion, no, is because of the prizes he chose in the cash prizes, and everybody flocked to him because the riders want to have that momentum, want to have that drive to ride for something. At the end of the day, they put in the work, but they get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, you see, week after week, I do mention that. I don't know, Mr. Gonzo, because it's difficult. I see you guys how they work hard because people, the fans who just watch and comments, make comments. Some of them don't understand the amount of work. I mean, I know that right after that you have to go to work, everybody have to go to work, right? But you guys come out, rain or shine, under all kind of condition, braving the elements out there. You have so much cars, people come to work, but you guys still go out every Thursday to keep the sport alive, no? And we have to recommend the whole your brother Mr. Guns and the whole gun cycling club. Give him kudos,
Thanks.
definitely.
Thanks.
Definitely.
And on that note, guys, I want to mention to you all out there, the general public, that I know it's difficult because everybody, especially on Thursday, I'm talking about, everybody wants to get to work. I understand that perfectly, right? But please be mindful. It's only one day out of the week. Please, I am very concerned about the safety of all riders, our riders out there. We're all human beings, and you know, take a little time, just a little couple minutes to slow down or help us whenever. Especially this morning, we had a little mishap. Not mishap, but something that could have been avoided. When the race was ending at Old Belize, we had a truck, a Dodge Ram. That's all I remember, a Dodge Ram.
I wanted to pass
That he insisted on passing, and this is the end of the race. He could have waited just 2 minutes, simply just 2 minutes for the race to come in, and the riders would drift to the side and he could pass.
Yeah.
But he was pushing himself. He ended up coming in with the riders. So I'm just begging the public, please, in future, Thursday morning, most Thursday morning, if not all, Guns have a race. And I would ask the motorists, the drivers out there to please give us that little chance, especially around 6:45, around 6:30, 6:45 when you're finishing. Just give us a couple minutes to let us pass through and we're done.
Well, on that note, I got a call from a concerned motorist, I would say, and maybe that incident he was talking about, because he said that he would like to ask that the officials try to keep the left lane open. One of the reasons he said, if there's an emergency where maybe somebody is gravely ill or a woman pregnant and need to reach to the hospital, they don't want to reach. So he asked that if the cyclists could please stay to the right hand side and give the left hand, right? So
Trust me,
like,
Mr. Erdonis, trust me, and I reiterate that that's one of my main things. Everybody that rides and see me, I try my best to keep my cyclists on the left-hand side, on the correct side.
The right-hand side.
For vehicle, yes, right-hand side, so vehicles can pass. I try my best, but we have a couple stubborn, you know, when I call out names, I know them because I'm right there firsthand. We have a couple stubborn people where use it, sadly, we use it to their advantage, and I wish they would stop because it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
You understand? And yes, we have our riders sign a waiver and everything, a disclaimer, but besides that, it's the injury, man. I'm still worried about the person bodily injury.
So
Let me tell you what happened, Mr. Adonis, really quick. Whenever I would make way, because I was always be the one coming through and warn the cyclists, as they can attest to it, vehicle coming through, right? This person would take this opportunity to bust out the same time, just before this vehicle comes, you know.
Yeah, that.
Wow. And this time, I had a fret. I don't tell you, I had a fret that this man don't get knocked down. I had to pray to God. I said, please don't make this man get knocked down.
And the man look back.
Yeah.
The man look back when it's that. And the left lane supposed to be where traffic pass. So if you are in a cross, you have to look back. If you in, I don't tell you no. If you don't get knocked down on the left there, I want to know no. On the family now get no money.
Yeah. But let me tell you what I think the strategy is, and this is just my opinion. I might not be sure, but because the other cyclists know that they're going to be on a standstill for a couple of minutes there, right? Because I'm warning them that a vehicle is coming, so they'll pull on the side and they'll go at just a medium pace, or nobody want to try anything. That's when he takes advantage of the situation and try bust out to take a lead.
We leave a car, you know. We make it.
this is what I do.
And it's
Only
I see we have about 3 tennis man.
Yes, man.
I follow the race.
So what Mr. Guns should do is because it's on the live and people see it. So that rider who is
sanction.
Suspended for 2 races. That you guys are serious because if he continue to do it, you know who I say why that Mr. Guns have the race there and then that's that bad. So the thing is that he said what Carla and said listen to me.
If you do it again,
you are suspended for 3 races and can't take part in another race. So show how serious you are.
I think that's what
the thing is you can't.
We'll have a board meeting.
I'll call him again, okay?
I'll warn right now, Mr. Palas and Mr. Erdonis, I'll warn on live that we will have a board meeting about it. the board members of the Gun Cycling Club,
Yes.
and we'll make a decision because we need to put a stop to it.
You have to,
Definitely.
At the end of the day, it's about safety.
Right.
Definitely.
Nobody want to hear, and even the bad publicity, but besides that, nobody want to hear somebody get injured,
Yes.
and
Okay.
terribly, because that would be a serious injury. You understand? So I am really concerned about the safety of my riders. You know, I call them my riders because they're under my protection
Right.
when you're out there.
Definitely.
You know? So I take it seriously.
I must big up to Mr. G because you really protect us as well. So I tell you guys, when last time we talked about big up, okay, I'll be up the man because you protect us a lot. We can see that you put us.
And I always know a warning blow. If you guys notice when vehicles they come, just in case you know they try something but you know they look up,
Yeah.
I always put on blow and say like, listen guys, if you don't understand why they do, that blow means something they come.
Definitely.
You understand?
Definitely.
Last week, I mentioned on the show that my friend in the USA, I think his name is Mark Gaff, I think we call Arnold, they buy the lights so I put on the vehicle where
Yeah.
it's not the police one. It's like, you know, when they transport them big thing, at least you say that
Yellow one.
that yellow light.
Yellow one?
Yeah.
Because you can't use police thing like that illegally. You have to get that for the police and the
Construction. Usually that construction.
Construction
is the yellow.
Yeah.
the yellow one, but at least it's one, you know. So
Yeah.
they say provide both.
Well, me
ones
don't
and
all
the
do
other.
this, me don't tell you, man, me don't all me all gonna never see me to jump on the left hand side of the road and all. Me I think what get on the left side of the road. Can't do I vehicle come and do me watch the vehicle come.
Yeah.
Me no get knocked down.
Somebody they come
afraid
up-
that
somebody
they
no
go-
slow
go
down.
hard, I tell you.
Yeah.
Somebody go hard.
Even me on a cycle shake me
Yeah.
when I pass them. And I depend on a heavy cycle and they shake me. So what do you think of the cyclist?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but some any station prices?
At this point in time, we do have some in the making,
Okay.
but we're not finalized the list yet, to be honest with you.
So there's some
But-
on your page.
Yes, we will post
Okay.
it up on the Guns page, and it will be a couple, yes. It will be, and if we get more turnouts, we'll
Yeah,
have
tell
B.
Mr. G, I have to,
Yeah.
I have to put in such in price.
Yeah.
I was thinking that race I got 3 hill going and 3 hill come back.
Yeah.
When be Mount
Go-
go slow
slow.
4 Alpha and then come back again 4 Alpha, go slow, back among 3 sisters.
Yeah.
So I got 3 going and 3 coming. So
Yeah.
I think
Which third one coming back?
the one we call go slow and 3 sisters we call it.
Okay,
Well, the country sisters we no Mount
Yeah.
Okay, yes, okay, all right.
So I got to go so then after bus one and
Yeah.
the first one point out. So I got 3 going, 3 come back. So I think I'll donate 3 station prize, maybe going. I make somebody get 3 come back and make that's so nice. That's next week. That really you'll be I get who the king and hills as well.
Right, exactly.
Give some pints and say who the king and hills.
And as you know, our tradition is we not really broke up for we races. We keep it one race. So everybody, right now the number stands at about 40 roughly now. So we're there at 40 and we could handle that crowd. You know, I've experience, I've been doing it for a year
Yeah,
and
get
2
more than
months.
that. Yeah, get
So,
more than 50.
yeah, but we'll keep it at one race for right now.
Definitely.
And everybody leave at the same time and I know who is who, so we go from there now, A and B.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything you want to say?
No, I just want to say that you can't come out this Sunday without training, because me and my team got out there last week Sunday and take a relic, so
Yeah, it's
You-
they're under pressure.
Your person M&M's in the back.
I don't know this guy, yeah.
I think
Even
so.
flats are cake, but
different story when you're going on
here's
hills.
a different story for me.
You're opening your scat there, you're shaking, sorry.
Yeah, I see.
Well, guys, thanks for having you here. I know if you want to give final words.
So I want to make it come out Sunday and have some fun, man. Saturday and Sunday.
Nice one, nice one.
Nice fun Sunday.
And remember, guys, be safe. Be safe out there, alright? Please.
Put it on Western Highway again, too.
Yeah.
You don't want to jump both cross and cross.
Yeah.
At
At the start of the
you don't
race.
go up no hill, mount up on the left hand side. Because the man they come hard, they come on Papine right, but you're left.
Yeah.
And you are in the wrong.
Yeah, at the start of the race, we have a lot of turns through coming from Armenia to
Yeah,
Belmopan.
that occurs.
Lot of curves. I drive the road all the time, so I know. So we have to
Of
stay
course,
from
yeah, be very exciting, Mr. Gonza, and bring you with the excitement. So look forward to it. Well, thank you guys again for
Definitely.
coming and go
Appreciate
deep
it,
into
Mr. Bonus.
the explanation. And I'm glad that you have money for make your face the
Yeah.
Man,
I said a lot of people laugh at the video.
I see the video, but I just press and I walk away. What, hey, my name is
I left and I look on the all China for my name this morning.
But look where you broke off. There's some brothers, no?
You know what they tell you, Palace? You know what they tell you? The man come out with an admission, you know why? The guy can buy him and before, so he come out with an admission.
After man, I saw my boulevard, but I never know him and to look for. I never know that we look for it. The man with one in China.
Just find a way
Well, with that said, guys, we go to break, and when we return, we have our other guest in the house, Mr. D. Wayne.
Thanks.
I mean, I say, hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes.
Welcome back. We have our other guest here, and he want to take part in the giveaways and will explain in details about the, what is your name, D?
Castleton Cycling Classic.
Cycling classic. You look at this thing on B-Monster too.
Or album, but yeah, I got one new phrase for you actually that was that was suggested by Arlene Keel, one of your big fans and supporters. So the man said, yeah, when the guys up on the front, with that shelter because the real storm they come. Lisa don't blow everything that believes. No, the real storm they come. So shelter. Get behind my wheel.
Yeah, alright, so I have to practice that thing there. But D, welcome to the show once again. You straight away directly, you're fully moving. But we are talking about the race, and we're going to give out giveaways. We'll start now, and while we wait, we're going to chit chat.
Sure.
But we could start with giveaways. Nice prizes tonight again, as usual. So make we start with the first one. And the two questions here that I get for you, D-Wade.
Okay.
Thanks
nice.
for the questions here.
Sure.
So the first one, you win a pie. And this
Also, I got you want pie too.
Huh?
I know want pie.
No
Pie?
man, you know no pie. You don't get one a pie. The pie where
No, man.
when they gone to
I got me gonna there. I don't get my pie. I
Which
can
one?
say the day to you to me. I told
oh the one for share?
For barber shop.
Barber shop.
Oh.
You don't get it.
I bring it in and Rich eat it.
Yeah, well, you come across a shop and you know me there, so by default you select one of the price and you have default.
I can't do my barber shop that. No,
No, but pie coming up. All right, so the first prize as I given by Mr. Ruben Martinez. Let's remember I tell I make mistake and call him my name. Ruben Martinez really supports cycling, but I say help Mr. Guns, he help the show, he got a team. So big credit to the man. So the first prize, the first question, and this one you have to go back in the history, but someone with it easy because people don't know. What race used to finish at the Barrel Boom track? And you have to give me the details. Where and what day was that race held? So you have to give me the route and the day. So what race used to finish at the Barrel Boom track? And you have to give me the route where you start and where you finish and which day. And you win yourself a pie given by Mr. Ruben Martinez out of Arizona.
And Andrew, while they're thinking about the answer to that, I'll give you a little hint.
Give me a hint.
Your co-host actually won that race twice.
Serious? You win a race twice, pal?
80 what?
688.
In 688?
So that's a hint.
Then I pass race.
That's our next hint.
That Blues Clues. Blues Clues. Yeah, so I got my bell close, so.
And while we're waiting on answers, because I
Ring the
mean,
bell.
Ring the bell?
I'm thinking
Anne-Marie Mokolok.
Anne-Marie
Mr.
Mokolok.
Monne, Paluate to Barrel Boom.
Yes,
sir.
that's correct,
Wow.
Anne-Marie Mokolok. You win yourself a pie. I guess when Carl come here, give me a slice of the pie, right? So tell Carl when he come pick up the pie. But when you Anne, get in touch with me or Lex and tell her exactly what day, because Lex have so much pie to make now. You have to, when you win the pie, you have to say which day you want it for.
That will that pie code again?
3.14 pies.
No? I school never do maths.
3.10.
3.14. That you just have square roots and things. That's all.
That's
Remember,
pi.
pi. That's
Oh, Pythagoras theorem in the band?
yes.
What, that thing at 3.14?
Yeah.
Okay, that thing at
Well,
pi.
So-
Lex has 6.
I think that pi, and
Very
that pi,
creative.
and that pi 316.
Yeah. So thank you again, Mr. Ruben Martinez, the man who continued to give prize, and he gave three more prize tonight, Mr. Ruben Martinez. So big up,
Nice.
Mr. Ruben Martinez.
Imanis.
Imanis, yeah.
Coached by George Abraham.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the second question of the night, and this one here, I win $50 by Mr. Glenn Young. Glenn Young, the man used to race too, Penn Road man. Glenn Young, $50, and this one, well, I say tough, but somebody have to win the $50. Ask D, and D said, "Oh, no, tough man. They could go Google or whatever. So, jump on quick, whatever. So, let me see if I get it. I can read it properly, because divide you ask it, because you know exactly when you ask it.
So sure. So the question is, how did the village of Barrel Boom actually got its name? Boom. That's the question, and I chose that question because we want to showcase the village and the big sponsors of this race is Brandon Flowers.
If
and
I'm
Brandon.
mistaken, D, I know she's like nigga so canoe so I can think.
Yes.
Family
type event.
It's nice.
Yeah, so we showcase the village,
This will be a nice annual event.
So ask the question again, D, so I get it properly.
Yes, so the village of Barrel Boom, how did it actually get its name? Village of Barrel Boom.
I can answer it.
For $50, 50
Ring
big
the
ones.
bell.
Ring the bell, not quick.
Yes.
Okay,
What?
I
You
get
know,
that.
they-
I'm in my hand.
Kent Simplis. Kent Simplis.
Most of them.
Why, he not live- he not-
Logwood.
He don't live a Belize. He don't live a Belize. He live that way there. So
Yeah.
how we work that, because you live the US, we get 50%.
Can you see?
Yeah, we get 50%. So we get $25 between the palace. So you could send somebody for the next 25.
Yeah.
Understand?
So-
So we talk
What's the
hard.
answer?
Once the American get
Said
that,
he have due to the logwood.
Oh.
yeah.
Is that acceptable?
They will have the answer.
We
Yeah.
have the timber that were floated down mahogany workers.
the river.
They could live with that.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's-
put it-
that's the answer.
That's it. That's it.
That's the right answer there.
So wait, but due to logwood? Or?
No, the
Due
timber
to-
and the
so,
boom.
Well, then you can't give it to Ken Simplis.
Yeah.
Then. So the answer is, we have before that. Make I tell you the answers that came in. Ken Simplis said due to logwood. Then after that,
No,
Ken Simplis said mahogany.
no.
Then Stephen Sylvester said log boom 1700. Then Andrew Bennett said the timber that were
Andrew
floated
Bennett
by
gets-
mahogany workers
Boy.
made the boom noise.
And the very
Andrew,
Why-
Andrew Bennett has the most accurate answer.
Okay. Yes.
Andrew Bennett.
Yes.
is there,
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't that the man like blow the hand early the man?
bugle, he no go out.
You know come out? But well,
He
Andy,
no bugle.
that para to bad.
Andy Bennett.
Just blow bugle and me and don't listen about something.
Why? But Paul and Doris have to tell us something. Wanna know? The man is secret train. So here I come.
It is so no kind all
Listen,
about.
here I come through the coastal now.
That did you do?
Why? Through the coastal, I saw a lone figure on this road. So I tell my teammate, right? This road look really nice for ride. I said, we are under this road. The man said, somebody don't beat me to it. Look there. One lone figure, I don't know who they were.
Two
So I
solid boy.
yes, I drive up fast to the man. No, I looked at Andy Bennett.
Wow.
Andy, but here what no? I feel like man, they fire right. They take lick. So I got a cool out of it. I said, Andy, I said, good to you. I'm ready, fresh. I look like the man jump behind the vehicle. So the man might actually blow the bugle and show. So kudos to Andy Bennett. Nice.
He likes secret chase, but
This one, man,
Pagan.
man and take, bro.
Yeah.
Farm boom, you know. And back.
To Malante.
Yeah, so big up Mr. Glenn
Big
Young,
rider.
who gave that prize. Andy, you could pick up that prize at the bike shop whenever.
Ken Simplis said the same thing.
No, but he didn't refer to the boom. The boom was the most important thing.
Well, it can.
But that's what you guys asked. You
Yeah.
say, the question was fierce.
That Mr. D. Wade. We have not to do with
The
Ken.
question was how did Boral boom got his name? Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom, right?
Yeah. So make we move on to question number 3, and this.
Three, no, 4?
No, 3. That is the second one just now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
This one, Ruben Martinez, give this one and you get $25. Name 3 riders from Imani's team that rode the Griga race. Name 3 riders from the Imani's team that rode. Any 3 riders that any 3 riders that they had more than 3 riders who ride it, but any 3 riders we can take shortening a name or whatever. Once you give the name, you win $25, and the prize is being given by Mr. Ruben Martinez, also the sponsor of Imani's cycling team. So
Big up to Mr. Martinez for
Ring
always.
the bell.
ring the bell, boy. And people
Always, Mr. Martinez for always.
Who that?
Judge Abraham wrote this morning?
Who?
Judge Abraham or no?
No, this man, no?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Judge Abraham wrote?
Yeah, yeah.
He
Son,
said George, Giovanni, and Jose.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
So
Yeah.
Judge wrote
It's
the
Steven
biggest one?
Sylvester.
Steven
Big-
Sylvester,
Yeah.
you're correct, Steven. Why Steven? He could win prize.
I figure.
he.
I should want to
Yeah. So thanks again, Steven, for taking part, and thanks, Mr. Ruben
my
Martinez. Now this one, I asked a few people and they come up with this thing here, so I don't have no control over this neither. So, which rider was the most aggressive in the Griga race? And you win a Paito and Ruben Martinez also
You know, the elite race?
in the elite race. Yes, I must specify. In the elite race, name the rider that you would say was the most aggressive in the Griga race, in the MTV Ramos race, and you win yourself
Do you
a
remember?
pie sponsored by Mr. Ruben Martinez again.
I don't want to hear your, after the answer, I want to hear your answer, and then I'll.
Ring the bell.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Sean Card.
Well, no, actually, yeah.
All right, so I asked
Nelson Tillett.
Nelson Tillett. All right,
That's
Nelson
good, that's
Tillett.
good.
Yeah,
Because I mix up with aggressive or most, well, work the most.
Okay, no, it was his aggressiveness.
Aggressive.
Aggressive, more, yeah. Because
yeah,
Sean,
yeah.
from the breaking attack.
Exactly, and then had Sean not get the flat,
True.
Sean man right there, so
Yeah, yeah.
but
Sean man
he
with the
came,
race,
yeah,
probably.
he I went out there and I watched. I said I had the race between Sean and
Choto?
not Jiven.
What do you have?
But the reason why I tell you I have to give kudos to the Imanis team because at one spell they weren't a part of the break and they came together at the front and they chased on back the break and Giovanni ruled like a champion after that. So big respect, no? Yeah.
Okay. Do we have time? Let me touch on that, quick minute?
Got to. But
And we need to do better as elite cyclists, guys. Like, seriously, because I was in that race, pal, and I was disappointed. Honestly, I was disappointed with the performance at Elite Cycling. Imani rode a phenomenal race for a team that was just put together, right? They were in the right moves. When they weren't in the right moves, they actually committed to working. Now, I have to pick on Westrack. I'll pick on Westrack and I'll pick on G-Flow. And they have to do better than this, right? We went up almost 26 miles an hour. You know the race when they fly.
it been fly because I think they said 28, 30 some spell.
Coming back with a black at 15 miles an hour. And the same thing what you say. Jiven is a young stud. There's no excuse for riding 15 miles an hour. What you want to do, if you got left from your teammate, you want to set the tempo there. When it don't hurt you. So that break is manageable. And if they commit to doing something like that, you know when they could do later on because it's strong, attack that crowd and go across your team.
Because Andrew they said Javin big down now gap to like nothing.
Well, he did.
So if he did it earlier,
Correct.
he come get closer.
But check this out, pal. When Jiven gone, Pope and Carlton, remember now, Wasani don't get drop out of the break, right? Don't get separated, right? Pope and Bubbles, Carlton, when Jiven gone, make him go. Wasani was beating up there. No. Opposing.
But then was don't get job?
Yes, but they must not believe him, Mr. Gunstill. But put this, either believe or not, if one next man going,
I go
and this one then away,
I go
correct. You know, like, so we have to do better than that, and then we end up the average 22.8 or something like that from 26 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. You
smart.
you know, and we have to do a better job. Honestly,
When I say that, I don't think we're gonna catch up when foreigners come.
Why?
When
they book out?
Yeah. Not look good.
So and nothing against Goran. Goran rode phenomenal, and he was relatively strong, but Goran was there by himself.
He got early too.
Yes, he got.
Coming back. He coming back in Bridge Cross.
He got with Wasan, the way it worked out, the way it broke up. We were all together how to come back, right?
Yeah.
The separation.
The whole code.
Yeah, the break. We catch Shankad, right? And we did about what, 15 man. And Was and Henry Lee jump out. When they jump out, you have Gorian, Chota, the two Chotas, Jose and
I'm going to this fifth prize.
Yeah,
I'm going to this fifth prize and we'll move on to it. So the fifth prize of the night, and the fifth and last prize of the night, Mr. Ruben Martinez again, $25, you win. And what is the name? What's the name of the man or the person behind the Gregarious, the key player? He mentioned it on the live when I asked him, "What's your name, sir?" And he mentioned it. So if anybody could go back and watch it live, they could get it easy, and you win yourself $25. He give me a nickname there. Remember when he said? So. No, I'm saying, but I can't. People could read the lips.
Am I with it?
Okay, no, okay. So, give me the name of the person behind the Gregarious. I mean, you have a lot of people behind, but this is the main man, the man behind the mic.
For years,
Yes. No. This person, he was the person on the mic when they give out the prize. So I said I'd give her the but I did ask her what's his name. And he called him.
Ramos.
No.
TV Ramos, the long time away. That TV Ramos classic.
But you have it, Lex. You have it there. You have it right. Okay. Oh, just read out.
So people are missing one letter.
Well, that Tishy Buddha had a TV Ramos.
Well, if the Moser the answer.
Yes, that's the answer.
Moser, Moses.
Anyone, they can twice.
Moses.
You gave the answer to me as Moses.
Oh,
so
sorry.
our winner will be none other than Richard Lewis and Moore.
Moses. That's the correct. That's the
Big up,
correct.
Richard.
But you wrote Moses on the answer sheet, right? So I go by Moses.
Moses.
His current name is Mose Lopez.
Moses Lopez. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
our winner is Richard Lewis.
Which Richard lose that?
Same big Rich.
For one shot?
Rich.
Why?
Yeah.
No, man, don't win.
So Big Rich, you won that last prize there. Rich, you could pick up your $25. Yes, that's him right there. That's Mr. Yes, that's him right there. Yeah. So thank you all for participating. Thanks to all the sponsors of the prizes. I mean, we have to thank them weekly. You know, and they always keep the thing, the flame burning when it comes to cycling. Keep the wheels turning, right? But dear, so I can go into details with this big event coming up.
Yes.
And the,
Yeah, thanks again, Andrew and team, for always including me on the show and to publicize my events. And also, I want to welcome back your co-host,
you see man there?
the Black Rocket,
Yeah.
Mr. Fitzgerald
Palace,
Palace
yeah,
Joseph.
Oh, the name change now. After come back, a lot of my fans, I think, changing the name on the rocket again, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. So, Paul, before we get into that, but you, how win a prize then? We give that away free now. Because we have give a medal over there.
You look at them, man. You look at the haters, man. I have a big mental, but what about 4 man when I pass? They are called chief haters.
Because, well, there's somebody come in the shop. I don't call the neighbor, somebody come in the shop and say, boy, you're here, give away free medal. A Palace beg for one, but you know we are going to tell you that Belize, right? Because your name stink on the when you're
They get the silver too. It's bigger than silver.
No. Your name sticking out good way because all in news media, they big up and say the Masters are doing so good in Colombia, this all kind of thing, and then somebody say, boy, but Palace never tell you how that I can beg for an silver medal and the Colombian. I tell the Colombian how you invite them for class.
Yeah, we don't know that they got the chief haters. But don't quickly, M&M's left Belize on the 1st of November and took 7 riders across the Dominican Republic that we normally go to ride the Triple CN. And the Triple CN was a great race. 300 race average about 27 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then on the 7th of November, we flew across to Bogota and there on to Barranca Bermeja. That's the place. Barranca. I know it's Barranco, Belize. I said Barranca though, CA. So it's Barranca Bermeja.
Lex, you want to share a joke with me?
No.
Okay.
George.
Yeah, so we went across to Barranca Bermeja in Colombia, and that is where they had the Pan American Masters Championship. It was a 4-day track event. From Monday to Thursday was track, and from Friday to Sunday was time trial, Saturday road race, Sunday was like a crit. And then it was really in classes. So, and then they did the same like us too. In my class, 55 to 59, there was only 30 of us, and so they merged 42 of the lower class, 50 to 54, which included Dwight Lopez and Liam Short. So 40 of them combined with us over 30, 32 with us, 72 riders. And that's what made it difficult because the younger class, even though they're 50 to they're still 50, but that they bust up the race, they had the race now splintered, the race get back a lot of time, but splintered because where the race is right now, because Colombia hosts the race, and Colombia is a big district. Colombia have 13 districts, Belize got 6, he got 13. And so they allow Colombians for each district to participate. So in a race now, we got 70 about 50 Colombians. And they got the same blue national team jersey.
No.
And they go fly over and start chasing each other when we go to a different district. But then the younger one, then a lot of attack and things, and sometimes they get a break and they miss some of women and things. And when the race comes down to the finish, they got foot on a hill and reach and finish like up on a double hill. And so when they reach foot, they may lose scrabble. I don't know, I can tell DI-10 for coming too far back. And if I'm a flatter race, I believe I could have won. I could have beat the Mexican. But up the hill, up that time, when I get out, I at least squabbling at people, boy, I say, boy, 11 man ahead of me. But then you don't know who la who.
And how far you climb?
Up like double hill. You finish
What?
up a hill.
So
I don't know who in 11 man
Yeah.
per se in my category.
Yeah.
Because everybody sprint, your medal based on your who they win.
But this is the question I ask. Colombians are known to be climbers, and the rocket gone in their backyard.
Yeah, but what can you doing is the sprint so fast, so the real climbers never show up there. Understand? Because the double hill are really massive
Okay,
climb, no?
the more flat.
The more leave flat for this. So I use my speed for get cars. So when I sprint now, I take down man the column, but then when I take man down now, I kind of peep on man number. I know my number from 136 to 167. So I know my number. It started with me. 136 to 167. Before that would be the layer man thing, and one Mexican I knew in my class, and I couldn't come close to him.
Okay.
And I see him ball out. When I win gold medal, everybody ball out. You can know who win gold medal, can I make a lot of lights? And I make a lot of lights. I say, boy, I realize that. Don't realize that for a second, because he win, and in another 70 man there, we still come 4th or 5th. So on the three, the lower class beat me. 1, 2, 3 they come, and then he come 4th, I come 5th. And so it was, I missed it by just a few, but it was a great race, Andrew, and I mean, I felt, I look at it that 31 years ago, I win the first gold medal for Belize, Trinidad Caribbean Championship, so like 32 years later, you still show up, and so it was emotional for me again. You know, when I get emotional, it was emotional for me again, but in that sprint, I really thought about my country. That sprint was like for my country, because you were there and Belize, like you got on Belize jersey, you see Belize mark on your hand, and everybody take their race serious, Andrew.
Okay.
Everybody, I mean, they take their flag, their country and thing. We don't have the patriotism like them, brother. They got patriotism. I mean, we must learn it now, but they are really patriotic, and they are do anything for make their country win per se. And so it was great when we went on the podium. Belize was there and in second place, and Coloma was third. They really upset because all the race Coloma will win. All the different class, Coloma win all the class. Only in a free class they lose. Mexico and Belize beat them.
That's why when we
Coloma
when I say
win.
with Mexican, Belize, and then Colombian, I said what? So
The Colombian, like, only race they lose in the whole set of races.
Yeah.
They win all the races. But I think I went to kind of normal zone, though. Every race they have 40 man in the field.
True.
Yeah.
So you had to beat them. You had. Because when they go, sometimes they left one and then the next one chase someone. I don't think he'll be the catch everybody. Suppose 3 man go from away, how we catch them back? We are anybody, but I like them. They don't block the back.
No block.
They were all the races are 25, 26 miles. I don't know. The race they ride slow. And we got some nice climbs, and I think we do 4 laps, so we climb on the hill with about 3-4
circuit,
times.
on
Circuit,
Oh, circuit, okay.
But it was great, and I like to give kudos to Roque Matos, man. I mean, really put us out there and Belize on the map. Because first thing I know, they don't probably international, where's Belize? Nobody saw that race on, but they bring a big map. I say, where's Belize? It's a pequeño, I say, pequeño. So I was glad that we could have put Belize on the map and then start asking for Belize, you know. So if you don't win nothing, they don't have to Belize, eh?
Yeah.
But since you win, then a big map, I bring a big map like that. Where's your country there? And so I pointed out, I said, there we have 400,000 people strong, we are nice, we are beautiful, we got the biggest barrier reef and different stuff, so.
Here you are, and watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See there, don't cry already, see my eyes swell up.
Silver White. The name.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, so I got my linear friend up down here, right? I don't pour them pier, no racket again, Quicksilver. And then we'll be doing some, I have an autograph signing Saturday afternoon at the barber shop. But everybody can't come away. You really take about 60 to 80 signatories. You can't get Quicksilver, they tie the hand because next thing are guns, King of the Hill. So I can't tell them my hand is signed. So we're taking my appointment only 6 signatures.
George, we have one video, one music video. when we want to share before we get into the nitty-gritty of his race. With the most one that is for our fallen brothers, cyclists. So I think we want to play that. We could play that now, George.
Yeah, play
Yeah.
And
All right,
great
okay,
Colville.
I
Yeah,
think
but
I will
so
sing
come
the team song, right?
Right there. So we
Colville
play
Memorial.
that video.
It's the Colville Maria, the shining star.
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. I feel like knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, I feel like knocking, baby. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Wow! Knock, knock, knocking. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, take this badge off of me.
Yeah, mama, I love you.
I can't use it anymore. It's getting too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
It's a nice song.
That was a nice rendition. Very, 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 very touching. I mean, when I first heard it, I mean, it actually bring tears to my eyes. Well, Mr. Colvin Murillo, I mean, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have to remember our fallen brothers. That was a beautiful rendition. I know it's very touching to the relatives of these guys that passed, but we have to remember them. They brought excitement to cycling. I mean, or especially Eddie and Banks, who gave their life for doing what I'm doing because it could have been me. That's what they say, you understand? So when I see these things, that's the reason why I tell fans, you know, they have to appreciate, because things are being discussed today and Pal, that some comments that people make on the chat. Remember, people go back and watch these things, so we tell them, be careful what you say, because like me, if we skin thick, we have bulletproof skin, right? Alligator skin.
Yes.
But they have some sensitive people where go watching thing and it hurt their feelings, right? Like it can't hurt free feelings, that they're beyond we. But like we said, these fallen heroes, they were once cyclists, they were part of the sport we love, and so we are so happy that Mr. Colvin took the time out to pay tribute to them. Yeah, so thank you again. We really appreciate it.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And like I said, the challenge that I will be doing in exactly a month time, a few more people call and said they will pledge, so we'll update you. So right now, Omar Cruz said last week he get $300, so right now we stand at $1,050 per us so far, and I think Mr. Glenn Flowers tell me he will definitely give, and other people said they will give. Paul, you say you might give too, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
by the day of the ride, we should have a pretty change, and yeah, coming handy for the Christmas for both families. Understand? Like I said, they gave so much. So let's get on to the big event coming up.
Yes. Yeah, the Castleton Cycling Classic. So it's actually a big weekend because we have the boom race, and then following day, so it's like a 2-day stage race. Mr. Guns, they were here earlier and they're doing the King of the Hills, so yeah, it'll be exciting, right? And I know a lot of people are contemplating either one or the other. I would strongly recommend or suggest you do both races, pal. And couple of reasons, right? You know, at this stage where we are more masters, not every race is about winning. It's more about supporting cycling. So guys like the people that are behind this race, who's Rodney Flowers and his wife and the Flowers family, right? They are excited to do things like this. Also Mr. Guns. So let's race on Saturday and let's go support Mr. Guns on Sunday. So he's excited to continue, you know, throwing races for the cyclists.
You want to support the man, guys, you want to keep in, you want to do this annual event and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, like for example, these folks are putting out a lot of their own finances and resources.
Yeah, it's like they fix the road.
Yeah, well, they build a cycling track. That alone.
Yeah,
and then they repair the road so it's smooth and safe for the cyclists. I mean, that's a huge commitment on their part. And also, they are sponsoring all the prizes because the registration not cover the prizes.
Yeah.
The big prizes, we're talking about $500 in 2 categories, the first place, and then the B and C, female and all that, right? So, you know, I just want to big them up and thank them for the opportunity for me to be a part of this, Andrew and Palas.
Definitely.
And I'm excited to be the one that's pushing this, because as you guys know, I have a passion for the sport, I have a passion for life, and just to bring something exciting now to the village of Boom and to the cycling community. So the race, I'll give a quickly description of the race. The race will start in the track because we want everybody to see
Where to finish.
where I finish, right? So we'll start at the finish line. And we'll have a neutral rollout through the village, because you have to remember that unless you have family members with race, then people don't get a chance to, you know? So if you actually see Oscar Quiros in your village, or Byron Pope, who is the son of Boom, you know, Giovanni Lovell, the young guys, Javen Gonzalez and all those guys, to actually be in Boom. If you're actually sitting, what these guys, I mean, you made it up with this, Paulo, what these guys don't realize, the cyclists, some of them don't realize that these are the same people that are going to be cheering for you in the classics. Because everybody support the classics, right?
Right.
But no, they will actually have a face to put to a name, right? And even be bigger, you know. So it's an opportunity. I always feel like the opportunity for like the cyclists too, to give back a little bit to the fans and to the people. So yeah, I'm excited to start it and have the neutral rollout So we are roll out to the boom junction.
What time we start?
9.
9 o'clock.
So, well, I mean, yes, staggered 5 minutes apart, right?
Okay.
So, elite going first, 9 on the dot, and then 9:05 will be the weekend warrior guns.
Junior go with elite?
Correct.
Okay. What's the road?
So, yeah, so we start the boom junction, which is coming right down first one, right? We're gonna start there, flag will drop, and we're gonna head towards boom cutoff, take a right on Northern Highway, follow it all the way to the airport road.
Right.
So take a right in there, left John Smith, 8 miles, take a right,
Right.
Western Road, take a right to Hattieville, come back around, and continue through up our start to boom cutoff.
So our first of them
Follow
go
that.
29, 30 miles.
Correct, like 30. Yeah.
And then we shoot, we go the same route again, go to Nana Highway, take a right,
Uh-huh.
take a left, take a right again, John Smith. Correct?
Well, no, yeah.
You got John Smith, you got the airport road?
Yeah.
Okay, I got John.
So
Okay,
we have to
airport,
go
right,
there,
airport
yeah,
road,
yeah.
and then when I reach the roundabout by John Smith
Alright.
road, you double right tongue that you going through John Smith, and double right tongue and get back on airport road.
Exactly.
Come back and take one left now on the Nana Highway.
Correct.
And go up to Boom Cutoff, take one left again, go up and pass the bridge. We now take that right at the bridge. We're going to the village again and take a right into the village, go straight through past El Chiclero, go straight to the T. You can't go straight, you only go take a left or right, right?
Correct.
And I take a left, and then I put the right straight towards the truck, and I take a left for getting at the truck. Like National Stadium, I take a left for getting at the
Nice.
truck. And
Yeah.
the truck are 1 kilometer.
I see you, my God, I think my part you do an entrance go into that carry to the truck.
And the truck.
Right the truck.
That's the truck right there.
At the truck.
Yes.
Wait, but I got a wedding there the day where one place with Larry Flowers in.
That's
Right
it.
there,
Now
right
we're going in on a truck. The
truck in
new
there?
truck is built around.
Wrong there?
Oh, huh?
Yes,
yes,
truck in there.
yes, yes.
I got a wedding and I said, but wait, that why I say funny thing.
Yeah.
I said that favor the place where I got when I see you.
Because they got events and they got
Yeah, even say yeah.
dance and so
Okay, all right. See me put me on.
yeah, we have two gate. How you enter in and give her the job.
I got a surprise too. When it's like this confetti
Wow.
by the rain though.
All right.
Yeah. Drone. So hey, you guys make sure I got a pro.
Yeah.
On a pro, look going on. There's a drone while they out there. Doing this on live stream. You have Channel 5. Not Channel 5. Love FM. Where they
Okay.
do some streaming and some broadcasting
Okay.
as well for the event. So along with cycling, it's also an
more event,
RV event. Yeah.
Yeah, I see canoe. What is it?
Yeah. So I got canoe. They have a beach cruiser type race for
Right.
kids. So I got a thing to
Yeah, they got kids
I
race
got
also.
actual kids race. So we
Kids
normally
race
throw
also,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that the
So while yeah.
then the young one in and top flight
Top
crew.
flight,
Top flight, okay.
Pompey
Top-
Junior,
yeah, top flight come up.
yeah, correct. Mr. Lewis and yeah. So I have actual about 3 laps or something like that where there with the kids.
Yeah. How much categories? I mean, what? That's elite and
Beginners
beginners.
and
2 races, two major races.
elite juniors
Elite and juniors.
and next one so two categories. So I guess Andrew, you go up down. Yeah, don't you probably race finish. You go to the finish with the elites and then come and compete.
What are the time difference of when they start?
5 minutes, but by the time they might open way, the gap get bigger. So if they put 10 minutes per way, you could go there and come back to it. You get it?
How I mean, go and come back.
Well, you go to the truck with the elites, and then when you sprint, you people and come back to it.
Oh, okay.
So now
okay.
we are about 3 miles off.
Yeah.
So I meet you to come in again too. Yeah, guys, they are coming to get a truck. They're probably there when they come out and go there when
Okay.
start. And probably there.
Okay.
The seriousest curve I get that is the T. The T I be the roughest.
Yeah.
The T I be the roughest.
Being left hand.
Because the T, you know the T? When you come straight, and if you take a right, you go to the police station. If you take a left,
Oh, there,
you
yeah. All right, okay.
That means serious.
If you want to go straight across the river.
Oh, you go everywhere. Why you want to go straight? No problem. No problem. I'm a big general joke.
You're not up on the podium for that. I guarantee you that.
So what are some of the prizes, D?
Yes, so we have like Paul said, 2 separate races with different prizes within those races. So the first race leave off, and then the first race we have finished the elite race. 5 prizes, top 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it easy, easy counting,
Yeah.
and that'll be 5 places. Juniors will have their own prizes as well. Lately, there's not much juniors are showing up to these races.
Juniors and the females, they go missing.
Can
So
you
I have one, but I am committed to do a top 3.
Okay.
If we have like 6 to 10,
Yeah.
you know, then we have a top 3 in the juniors as well, right? Yeah.
Can the juniors double dip? If-
So that is something I actually want discuss tonight. Good question. Because Gorian is actually a junior still, and he got second.
Yeah.
So we want to incentivize the juniors there to ride aggressively. Because only 100 if you finish in first place. But
But
they could-
why I know into double dipping?
Uh-huh.
You know when we make a race that double dip, we might get four prize.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to you. You were advocate
Uh-huh.
against double dipping, and after a while, everybody's like, "Palace change in mode." And I change my mode simply because when I go ride in the race, and if I race over 40, 30, more likely I will beat the 40, sometimes I beat the 30, I beat the 50. But I start thinking about it that maybe it's not fair for me for go and take somebody prize and then that person not going to get the prize. Like in a same way, because say by the time you don't get the prize, then the old man beat up a young boy, and so when the 30+ prize come, no 30+ get no prize. Palace get first, the way get second, and somebody get.
Oh, okay, I know,
So I don't know about the junior thing, but we not
The other one's
double dipping that day.
We not double
Because we are right ABC now.
Yeah.
We can rise.
There's no double dipping in that one. But I was thinking with the juniors, I don't know, or we just left it.
I don't think it's a limit
Just
that you win a prize.
All right.
There's a prize for you. You're riding a race and there's a prize for you. There's 3 prizes for you. There's 5 prizes for the elites.
All right. Yeah.
I don't think you should.
Let's leave it that way then. Make it
Okay,
simple.
well, that's
Yeah.
the question, yeah.
Yeah, but it is something that I came tonight to kind of want to discuss still. But so yeah, we'll leave it as is. Junior separate prize, elite, and then moving forward, you have Weekend Warrior guns A, B, and then C,
Okay.
as well as female. That's separate prizes.
Yeah.
A is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as well. B was 3, 2, 1, 75, 50. And C is 2, 1, 75, 50, 25. Female, again, females, Andrew said earlier, you guys need to step up to incentivize sponsors and organizers like myself, and you know when Guns have races and Palace will have races and Rasmark is looking to have a race. We want to include everybody, right? I mean, but I think we have to kind of encourage them or rely on them a little bit to, you know, get some numbers out there, Andrew, so we could actually, because honestly, if just one female show up and there's no competition and you're giving away $100, I don't think that's fair to the, you know?
Yeah, yeah, fair.
You know, fair. So let's encourage some females to really come out so we can actually have a legitimate top 3 and they're fighting for their prizes. And we want to do that. And obviously, as we see that, the prize is going to definitely increase.
My belief why I think a lot of female kind of stay away, and this is just my 2 cents why I put in, that when you hear the likes of Kaya Katus and Alicia Thompson and Nicole Gallego, and they beat up the male riders there, and then they say, wait, if they girl beat male riders, how we beat a weekend ride that the males there? So I think the girl get kind of frightened. So I think I honestly don't know what the solution. I mean, the girls prefer put up their nails, and so they don't want. The cycling is too much punishment. So what do you think of shorter races?
No, I think they just show up really and because there is a developmental curve. You know, any profession we're going in. And honestly, the top females, Alicia, Kaya. When was the last time one of them were on a podium with us? You know, there's not too many times.
Yeah.
So they are actually winning when the female.
And also saying to the females has a good opportunity to excel in cycling, because I don't tell them, then girls when they go ride internationally can't beat the top weekend riders. So if they can put themselves in a position where they can ride and try beat you, try live the way, then they will perform better internationally.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That way.
Because they race against the males here, so when they reach there,
yeah. So they are. I could tell them when I run a Kaya race and Anna race, the female race at the Caribbean Games, then they can't let me go.
Yeah.
So if Kyle train hard and go home and I can't go kaya, then I can't go kaya neither. So that's how we could look at it too.
Yeah.
As well, that's why elite riding, that's why when I go international as well,
You can handle.
because we were the elite as well. So I ride the guys high in my league for prepare me. So when anybody punching 27, everybody puts a lot of 27, not doing it. Or you just 27, we punch 27 already. So you start get used to it and take. As long as you go train and race the people at a level where we race internationally, you will make it.
And
You're sure
Yeah.
you're not big for that thing, you know, right? You're sure you're big for it. You shake it, you're so proud.
What you can do, you can go on Google and put UCI.com and you can check my name.
It's official.
You can Google me, no?
But it's true, Paul. Now we had a conversation, man. So, and that's the reason why, if you notice, I ride a lot of elite races. You know, not necessarily that I'm gonna win the race.
No, for put the level.
But it kicks.
So when I actually ride in my category, I am one of the stronger guys there because of the elite races and.
Well, what I'm amazed about, because like how they do this lead training for this upcoming challenge, and when they ride 20, 21, 22 miles an hour, that extremely, if you keep that pace there, rough, and when you guys do 25, and you ride along with the elites and you do 28, so that is some mighty hard speed. So that's why I recommend, I big up all cyclists who take part in our races, because for ride at that high pace, you think I'd ever go fool myself and go ride in King of the Hills race right now? You know, blow scatter me like sawdust or something. You know, that kid like sawdust.
Blown away like Lisa.
Lisa blow. So it's really amazing how you guys at your age they ride at the high speed there. I mean, I do give them a kudos, because I say I do my lead training and I know riding speed and you suffer.
Oh, believe me, even when you're in a condition, you suffer.
Exactly.
Sometimes in a race, like, really? I want to do this?
Yeah.
I still want to do this? You know, 48 years old, and these guys are 19 or 18. No, sometimes I question myself, really? And then we get, okay, well, I'm here, so I guess I want to do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Lex, you have any question? Anybody have any question?
No question.
Okay. Okay, all right. Yes,
I
ma'am.
can't back out. Breeze through.
Please do something. Because
Another question for
D-Wade, okay. Oh, you know, did it?
You don't
Can you remember more or less what the question was saying? Or?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
I think that may have about the boom race, but I think the
Touch on it?
output, yeah.
Okay.
Right after that, whenever they ask.
Okay. So this will be an annual race, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The organizers and owner of this event wants, well, they are going to do it annually.
And the 19th too? And the 19th
Yes,
of
it's going to
November?
be 19th of November, because it's actually a cultural day as
It's
well.
a cultural day,
So we're
right,
celebrating the Garifuna Settlement Day as well in World Boom. So for people who are not going south,
They can come
and enjoy some hurut.
Yep.
What do you say about you may find number for make booking because we need book and hurut we're done.
Yes,
I know when
yes,
we done
yes,
race, I want
yeah.
put in my team, I
Yeah.
put in
Correct.
I like when race done. Yeah, but if we I think done.
Yeah. When I make it easy, just come through me.
Okay.
Just hit me up, 634-4779, WhatsApp or Messenger or whatever. I mean, I'll get a lot of people actually.
People I love that but
What
they
is
won't
the
come out
price
of
for
it,
the
let me
kids?
sold out.
What is the
Price
price?
for the kids.
Yeah, so that has not been determined yet, so we want to see kind of how many kids show up, but we will have some cash prizes.
Can you kindly remind us of the challenge date, Mr. Nunes?
It's the 17th, exactly 1 month away, 17th of December. My birthday is the 19th, and so I want to do it for my birthday, but that's the Monday. And then the Sunday I might have ham and turkey race, so I don't want to infringe upon nobody race day. So my co-host, Fitzgerald Joseph, say, come make conquest spit by your tongue, sit down by your tongue, the same thing. But Paul,
I got me. They don't tell me you got a wireless GoPro. We go live, talk at live, you go, you know.
yeah, live. But well, the amount of people saying they come out, the tarmac out there want full up, so
Boat race be live stream.
Which race?
Our race on the 19th. That
19 at Donis?
19, I did the one in 19.
19
Yeah.
Donis and guns on the 20th.
The 20th. Oh, but they want to know if both
Elite
elite and, you know something, it's...
Those are
yeah,
trap boat?
well, it can be done about the whole process.
What you shall do, Donis? What you shall do? Go around the first lap with the elites and then turn back and we'll meet we. And then you acquire we, so they check easy. Acquire elites, and which boom when they that what I happen now. You turn back and come to we.
correct.
And you bring results away.
And-
And when you meet the elites, then they come back now. You turn back with the elites and come definitely finish. Go back and come meet we and finish.
But what happens, it get confusing to the fans, to the viewers.
Oh, can you call him?
Well, that's true, but-
you just say, I'm not with the elite races.
No.
I'm not with the elite race. And then you meet, okay, I left the elite race, we are going back to meet the weekend
It can be done now, but you see, people believe that, just like I say, Mr. Gunn said that people think that the thing is so easy, but what can be done there? The guys, if you know, Codina is easy, but you know, come as easy. They would have to come around.
Yeah, it
A
comes.
motorcycle with the elites, or motorcycle with the I make the power cycling. I could have one day, and then they flip over, and I could see the race, and I could say, okay, right now these are the elite race. I'll do it along with the weekend warriors. I could.
So you could talk for the 2 race?
I could tap on 2 race because they're on the flip, but you have to have somebody in studio. So what kind of thing, George? Well, like say, you know, when in your studio,
Let me do it for
what is it like for cross country and do?
For cross country,
The software, yeah,
multiple ones.
that's so much that
They not do cross country?
huh? They do cross country,
Like a repair cycle too, innit?
yeah, but
Alisa. And then you will do it too?
yeah,
And Alan Medina in the studio.
yeah, and I'm in the studio.
Okay.
They did for the champion tour, right? The road champion tour.
Wait a
But what
minute.
happened? They have a lot of drops and things like so.
Okay.
But the tricky thing, it can be done maybe in the future, but we also happen come the 19th, hopefully the Zoom is back in action so we can move back and forth and bring the excitement to the fans now. Yeah. Just before we come to the end of the show tonight, guys, but I understand that election is coming up for the
26,
second. Yeah. I know
26.
there's a slate out, right? There's a slate out.
What's it is out
Yeah.
there?
I don't know if any other slate will be or whatever, but hopefully.
They split me the height, I mean, go up on the chat now and start to wait as well. The whole state, the high cap, people say the state no man come out. People hide the slate, no one know, but they know then they come out. But you understand, if you run, you can't hide from nobody.
Well,
We have to know who they run.
well, so I may hope that they may mention it much earlier, so I can have them on the show.
Exactly.
So hopefully,
'Cause
next week, what they think of next week, right?
Next weekend the election.
So Thursday, if there's another slate, we could maybe have representatives from both. If there's another, we know one is one.
Correct the team I do this, I make we question at length.
Yeah. So
I wanna do.
so next week Thursday, well we say one up, and
One
so
put up, eh?
we could get maybe 2 person for that, and then if there's another one, then we could get also. I mean, we and be fair. We not pressure nobody. We not. I always try to be a fair person now.
Oh, you fear, but I was there today. I was there today, poke me, 'cause I got some touching question.
That's a
already.
touching question. All right. So, folks, I mean, you know, like we said, we could go all night when here, but we get the signal that we are running out of time, D and Paul. So, thank you all again for tuning in. And as we'll turn the 56th edition, like I said, Paul, it's glad to have you back. It's glad to have you again, D. Give you your final words.
Again, just thanks to the whole team here for the opportunity always to promote what we're doing in cycling, and a big thank you to the Flowers family for approaching me and giving me the opportunity to bring this event and be a part of what they are doing for their village of Coral Boom. So I'm humbled and honored to kind of play that role. And again, let's all cyclists, let's support boat races. Again, you're not only doing this for yourself, but for the whole cycling community and the organizers. So me personally, I've already paid my registration for Mr. Guns, and I'll be there on Sunday after all the activities on Saturday. And again, thank you guys. Big up Palace, congratulations.
Thanks.
Silver streak. And don't
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Oh,
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Sorry about that. Quicksilver. No. Hey, huge kudos to you and the M&M. Let me just say something about because Palace did touch on it a little, but as we know, cycling is an expensive sport, and it's an expensive sport with not a lot of reward because most of the time you lose, and the prizes are small. They don't cover what you spend, right?
I spend, yeah.
So big kudos to Roque Matos and M&M. We are competitors on the bike, but off the bike, I mean, this guy really is putting out a lot for cycling, and to take these guys to Dominican Republic. I've been 2 times and it's an amazing event. Sorry I missed this year, but I look forward to come back next year. I could tell it's an expensive trip, and for him to do that for his team and also for Belize, you know, going to Colombia,
There you go.
it's huge. And also I want to thank people like himself and guys like Ruben Morales again. You know,
Martinez.
Ruben Martinez, for putting out the amount of resources that they're doing. And again, same thing like Rodney Flowers and the Flowers family, putting out that resource, right? Because they love this sport and they really want to build this sport and give people opportunities. I mean, I just want to say thanks to those folks for doing things like that.
Well said. Paul?
Yeah, all right, thanks, Andrew. I'm glad to be back home again, Andrew. Because you and me have, when I put a saga upon, then I'm going to put you on the plane to
Oh, I hope that you matter for that.
Yeah, so we had some little dilemma there, but
I think that a medal them in the hunt fan. If you keep the medal next striker too, so they in the search here hiding it.
it was a palace. You are Mexican and beat the Colombian. That right, you know, because we follow. Yeah, but I'm thankful to God and that was resolved. The other day we got on a flight. See, the funny thing about it, first they told us that we cannot go to Cancun because we don't have a visa. So quickly Google, I think Google are a good thing. We don't need a visa, sir, to go to Mexico. We are that's our neighbor, okay? I got back there, I get supervisor, and they come back and hello. Oh, you all don't have a ticket that you all will fly from Cancun to Belize. I say, no, because we didn't fly from Belize to Cancun, we drove. Our vehicle is parked in the Cancun International Airport parking lot. So we'll fly to Cancun and we'll get in our vehicle and drive home to Belize 5 hours. I can't do that. I said, boy, look at this. Damn. Roque Matos blew it up, boy. Roque blew it up. I have a bad man, but Roque got me by far. I got a child, 4 man when I Roque started, bless him, man.
You want to go home?
I want to go home. I tell Roque, Roque blessing good, boy. So I'm thankful that you're riding for Belize, and it's a great venture. Roque was very proud too that we got a medal, because when we saw the medal come, that's a country was 0 medal.
Yeah.
And so Belize silver medal.
Yep.
So it was great for us as well. So Roque, in spending so much money on those 2 trips, it gave me a self-relief when Belize got that silver, and so we were very thankful as a team, and we came back happy, and so we are thankful to God as well for keeping us safe. Colombia space there, the hotel partner place is dangerous, the place all right. So I remember starting to lock up in Colombia. So when they tell me I put my plane in my mind, I start think, I said, Palace, what is that put you in a? If a country not accept you for go to this country, they put in a lock up. You airport and a lock up, so you can't come out. So I said, boy, I tell you, I'm going to wait Colombia for lock up. So I'm very thankful that we came back safe and we're back home, and the show is. I'm glad I came back to the show as well. Those 3 weeks, even though watching the show, it wasn't as great as just watching it. I think I feel much better when I'm on set. Yeah. I can have my way there, because I see you are winner, I see you are rich. I said, damn, man, not anybody bash nobody. I can't wait for get out work. So I'm thankful too. People will tell me to personally, but you need to go back because them body staff and the man for the show. So I'm glad that I'm back and enjoying it, and family is back to your household, and back to my job, and everything is back to normal. A lot of kudos people really make you feel good, Andrew, when you're doing it too. People really make you feel good, you know. I was impressed with Belizeans because back in 91 when I won my first gold medal in Trinidad, like to be them and them rough. Back to me rough day. When I come up playing my gold medal in Trinidad, the man with the jack play will say, boy, Palas, they probably give a medal. People cool in it.
Really?
Boy, me put my medal on my shirt, be shame, boy. Be shame that.
Wow.
So this time around, it was much better. The bunch of congratulatory we got the team got and Belize got. It was really great and stuff, and so
Well
I
deserved.
feel proud as well. Thanks.
Yes, well, in my final words for tonight, I want to thank all the guests that came on the show. D. Wade, Mr. Guns and his son. Want to thank all the sponsors, all the winners, all the fans who tune in every week to join us as we talk cycling. This is one of the sports that keeping the fans excited, keeping them in a living room, they watch a live stream on their big screen TV, enjoy cycling. I want to thank my sons who take time out from their family and come here and get behind these instruments. My son here in Chicago, D, who always tune in. He would be right here. Actually, he might have the race. If he can say, "Want to come back, go race," he said, but soon he will be back and come to race. I want to thank Mr. Wayne Savory, who provided the food for us tonight, and everyone who, Mr. Calvin, with that beautiful rendition, paying tribute to our fallen brothers. So we really appreciate it. Like I said, to everyone, but last but not least, I can't leave out my beautiful wife.
I didn't see you when I came. I didn't see you when I came.
You know the one, he got out, but I still have to big her up because
she might watch it.
She tolerates me. She know the love I have for the sport, and I will continue as long as God spare life. And folks, remember the 17th of December. Join me for that challenge ride. I'll show Palas that I'm not afraid of the monkey falls as he was speaking about. I'm going to hit the monkey falls. I'm going to fall the monkey. And I have not to support that.
Somebody else can do that.
In a big figure, 8,880,000.
Straight up, Palas. Straight up. Straight up. But folks, have a safe and blessed night.
Quickly, Andrew, I'd like to wish my teammate birthday today. We change of name a lot. They have Coloma. Yeah, the name because we don't know who this. Mikilos Arturos Wagnos. Wagner. And he's also a healer. That's people say that sprinter, pacer. He says he's not a climber, he's a healer.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mike. On that birthday thing, Dwayne Mas.
Oh yes.
Yes.
You come today, right?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Dwayne. I'm wishing happy birthday,
Dimas.
Yes, family.
Facebook, yeah. I call King.
Yeah.
Chicago too?
Great guy.
Correct, yes.
Yes, great guy.
Support cycling, look at miss no shows, miss the lives, everything, and also big up to it. We're veteran out there, Bob Gabriel.
Bob out there.
Bob's Riley too?
Yeah, who are anxiously waiting for his arrival.
All right.
Waiting.
Yeah. With that, folks, we are out. Thank you again. Till next week. Yeah.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turtle. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the